Hi, Taurus. Thank you for being here. My name is Mary. I'm going to do a general love reading for the Sun, Moon, Rising sign of Taurus. We're going to see what's coming up for you in love. Let's take a look here. I'm going to pull from the Oracle of the Seven Energies deck. Very pretty deck. What's happening for Taurus? All right, a higher view. The Royal You, a powerful move. A powerful move has come out for Gemini and Virgo also. So if you have any of that in your chart, you might want to check out their readings also. Let's take a look here at, so higher view sounds like, you know, getting a different perspective about something. And card 41, number 14 and 41, for me personally, I just kind of adopted this because of things that have happened in my own life. But 41 and 14, I feel have been like significant to like, say you're getting ready to reconcile with someone, you might start seeing those two numbers. So that's just for some. A higher view, seeing from a higher perspective, conscious neutrality, letting go of judgment and assumption, non-attachment to the ability to remain unbiased. So so not assuming things. I feel like Taurus, Spirit doesn't want you to assume anything right now or cast any judgment. Just kind of try to remain unbiased about something as much as possible, and as detached from your emotional mind as possible, and more just sort of like giving it a chance to see what it shows you on its own without assuming things first, without speaking first. And because sometimes when you jump and say things really quickly, you can regret that later. And if you would have been like, oh man, if I would have just waited, I would have been like, you know, I wouldn't have said this, and this would have unfolded and none of this would have happened, that kind of thing. So I get that energy for some of you. So just kind of try to like observe situations right now, Taurus, before you speak, before you say anything. Make sure you have all like kind of all the information and you're 100% sure. You're not assuming or judging or anything like that. So that's going to be for some there. Card 16. The Royal You, very pretty. I got this deck on a trip to Maine in like 2020, so yeah, it has good energy. This is about sovereignty, responsibility, self-confidence, self-rule, ownership of your feelings and actions, a quiet sense of empowerment, being self-aware, and not allowing outside influence out of alignment with your truth. So yeah, like maybe something's affecting your vibration, like you're thinking somebody did something, you know, for a certain reason to maybe hurt you, or that you think they did it, but you don't know and you're assuming it, and it's kind of lowering your vibration. Okay, so like really remaining calm and just kind of making sure all of your responses are measured. That's what I'm getting. That was very specific message there. A couple of the words that jumped out in the two paragraphs here. Make sure your responses are measured to everything that comes your way in the near future. Very even kiltered. Let's see, card 15. A powerful move. Action, movement with purpose and effort, putting into motion your intention, making choices from an empowered and thoughtful place, and positive change. And see that, making movements from an empowered and thoughtful place, that's the same as like measuring your movements and observing and making sure you have all the facts before reacting. So no reacting. I feel like, you know, and Taurus is an earth sign. I think you're usually pretty grounded, but I think sometimes you can, you know, depending on what's in your chart, you could be reactive too, you know, especially after being pushed a bit. So I feel like stepping back and observing, like maybe something's going to be presented to some of the Tauruses here that are watching about your love interest or your relationship that you're in. And you want to make sure you have all of the facts, you take into the other person's why they might have said or done this into account. You remain the royal you, the controlled, in your balanced emotional self you, and measure your movements and watch your words and just listen at first before you react. If you have to ask for a couple of days to not speak while you calm down so you don't say things you might regret, that'd be a good idea. But this is going to be a powerful move, I get, toward something better for you. It's going to be necessary and something that needs to come into your life to maybe be addressed. So we'll kind of see what else is showing up here for Taurus. Let's go pull from the Moonology. What else for Taurus, please, in love? Those are interesting. It's an interesting kind of start of a reading. You're different than all of the other readings I've done in this round. So yeah, so it's like if you follow the advice that I just gave you in those first 3 cards, Spirit is saying a win-win outcome is forecast, Taurus. So whatever it is that's being presented, don't worry, don't stress over what's coming or try to figure out what it is, because this might not be for everyone either. You can apply these messages however they resonate for your situation. You might have needed to hear something else I said in those cards and, you know, versus that. But right now, whatever is happening, Taurus, a win-win outcome is forecast in your love life. So it's going to be kind of something is going to be good for all involved. It feels like is unfolding. And it says a powerful move. And with a win-win outcome is forecast, it makes me feel like you're moving towards something that's going to be good for everyone involved. Have faith in your dreams. Yes, Taurus. So something that you're hoping for, you're going to be moving towards it. Have faith in that. Don't lose faith in it, okay? Remember that you are good enough too, and you deserve love. You deserve truth and honesty. All right, yeah, Taurus, a time for healing. You had a lot of like purple coming out here, you know, purple in that card, and there's purple flowers in this card too. So there's a lot of purple here. That can be a color of compassion. So urging you to offer compassion to whoever comes forward to you with something right now, and offer compassion to yourself too, to give yourself the space to process or figure out what to say or how to handle it, and, you know, just that kind of thing. Yeah, like your dreams need a practical plan. So everything is going to be just fine. It's just a matter of being very even-kiltered about how all of this unfolds and what's presented to you. Let's take a look for Taurus in the Twin Flame Oracle deck. Okay. All right. So, Taurus. What does Taurus need to know now the most? Oh, like the whole deck fell. So I saw the free will card. Free will is at play. Potential to receive abundance is here because you are at a crossroads, Taurus. You're at a crossroads. Something is getting ready to change. You have to make a decision, and that might be a lot of that beginning message where it's like, make sure you don't assume anything before you make this decision. Make sure you have all the facts and that you're grounded in your choices, because you are about to undergo a transformation, and you're not going to be stuck any longer. All right. And it does seem like you have this tower moment coming in here, Taurus. So we have destruction here. All right. And sometimes destruction is needed. That's a tower moment, unexpected change. It's also a new opportunity, because sometimes even, you know, after the storm, you have to rebuild and you have to put things back together. But I feel like things are being torn down for a lot of the Tauruses right now. They're led here because they need this transformation to get unstuck. They need this to have this win-win outcome that's being forecast. You need this tower moment to have all of this abundance and sweet reward coming in afterward. Somebody in your connection is unawakened, and now they're going to be awakened, whatever the tower moment is. Let's pull some tarot here for Taurus. All right, for Taurus, what's coming in love? It does sound like a bit of heavy energy for the Tauruses guided to this reading, so I'm sorry if you're going through some rough stuff. Just know that it is going to get better. Remember that win-win outcome is forecast card. Yes, my God, Taurus, what's happening? Ugh. We have an ending, and sometimes I feel like right now it's going to be a painful one for some of you. This is also that another form of the transformation card, right? Death is an ending. It's transformation. It's changing into something different, and it can never go back to the way that it was. And I feel like a lot of you Taurus have been suffering loss, grief, sadness, heartbreak, okay? And Spirit's trying to comfort you. We have the home card showing up, like just trying to give you some sort of comfort here throughout this difficult process, trying to show you that you are on your way to having the reward, okay, after being in such pain for so long. The star says healing is coming in, Taurus. Sorry. healing is coming in for you. So I'm just sending you so much love right now, because I feel like the Tauruses guided here have really kind of been through it. And I'm very sorry. Just hang in there and follow all the advice in this reading, because I feel like it's really going to, if this resonates with you, make sure you're following the advice in the beginning. Everything's going to be just fine, okay? It will. This too shall pass. Grasshopper spirit, take a leap of faith, asking you after all of this clears and everything is, you know, kind of ready to move forward again. Go ahead and jump. Take the leap of faith, because it is going to be okay. There's been a transformation, and it's going to be different. Any new love coming in, go to that if you feel compelled. Don't feel like it's going to be bad again, because the transformation left all of that bad energy behind. And what's coming now for you is going to be good. And I feel like this is just for a lot of people who are going through some difficult stuff in their own relationship that you don't really want to end. I feel like it's saying it's not going to, okay? It's not going to. You're going to see a way to work it out. There's going to be some sort of an epiphany. Something happens. And as long as you just remain calm and grounded throughout this, it'll unfold in a way that everything will work out just fine. And it's not going to end. Yeah, don't worry. There's always enough koi spirit coming in saying you don't have to worry. You're not going to be alone. You're going to be just fine. All of this is going to work out. Let's get one more card here for Taurus. So Rhino spirit, overcome any obstacle, and Spider spirit, make your dreams real. Spirit letting you know that you have what it takes to get through this. You can overcome any obstacle that comes your way. You can have that win-win outcome that's forecast for you, and you can make your dreams real, whatever you want them to be, Taurus. You can manifest them by changing your thoughts and working with visualizations and things like that. So just clean up your vibration, keep yourself in the calm space as much as you can. Offer yourself love and compassion through the difficult times that might be here for some Tauruses out there, and know that, look at that, we're going to end it on this. Transformation is beautiful, Taurus. Thank you so much for being here, Taurus. I'm sending you so much love and light. You have got this. Don't worry, okay? If you like this reading and you want to learn how to connect on a more personal level, just check the box below, okay, Taurus? Take care. Sending you my heart light.